Once upon a time, there was a hungry fox. One day, while he was searching for food, he spied a beautiful bunch of ripe grapes hanging from a vine along the branches of a tree. The grapes seemed ready to burst with juice, and the fox's mouth watered as he gazed longingly at them. The bunch hung from a high branch, and the fox had to jump to reach them. The first time he jumped, he missed it by a long way, so he walked off a short distance and took a running leap, only to fall short once more. Again and again he tried, but in vain. Then he sat down and looked at the grapes in disgust. "What a fool I am," he said. "Here I am wearing myself out to get a bunch of sour grapes that are not worth my time." And off he walked very, very scornfully. Now, what do you think about this story? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. This is a classic tale that teaches us about our tendency to despise what we cannot have. The fox in this story is a great example of someone who is not willing to accept defeat. He tries and tries again to get the grapes, but when he fails, he refuses to admit it. Instead, he convinces himself that the grapes are sour and not worth having. This is a defense mechanism that we often use to protect ourselves from the pain of failure. But it can also cause us to miss out on opportunities that we could have had, if we had just been willing to accept defeat gracefully. The story also teaches us about the importance of being content with what we have. The fox was so focused on getting the grapes that he didn't take the time to appreciate the other things in his life. He was too busy trying to convince himself that the grapes were sour and not worth having. But the truth is that they were delicious and would have been a welcome addition to his diet. I think the main lesson we can learn from this story is that it's important to be careful of the company we keep. The fox was surrounded by grapes that represented everything he wanted in life, and it caused him to act in a way that was not true to himself. He put on a false persona of being above the grapes and convinced himself that they were not worth having. But the truth is that he was simply a hungry fox who was trying to get some food. So be careful of the company you keep, because it can sometimes cause you to act in ways that are not true to yourself. Thank you for listening.